Okay, we're going to do some problems on fractions, and the first problem here is 4/9 times 12/20. Now when you're multiplying fractions, what you need to do is make sure that they're not mixed numbers, like a whole number and a fraction. Switch them over to make them just the fraction, and then you need to break the numbers down into their primes. So let me go ahead on over to do the next step here. And so in other words, what I'm going to do is, here's my next step over here. I'm going to break the 4 down into 2 times 2, the 9 into 3 times 3, and then times, well, that 12 is the same as 2 times 6, and 6 is the same as 2 times 3. I'll just do a little time sign right there. And that's all over the 20. Over here is a 20. And 20 is 2 times 10, and 10 is 2 times 5. Now once you do that, you just need to cross off the terms, the terms that are on the bottom that are similar to the terms on the top, same number. So in other words, like for example, this 2 here can cancel out with this 2, or this 2, or this 2, or even that 2, either one. So I'll show you that it doesn't really matter which one you cancel out. Now really when you're canceling out these, they're dividing to 1. So you see like 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 2 one time, or any non-zero number over itself is 1. So those 2's cross off. This 2 will cross off with any of the 2's up above. I'll show you that it doesn't matter. We can cross off with this one. Here's a 3. It can cancel out with this 3 here. And when we do that, check and see if there's anything left. Now we can't cross off this 2 with this 2 because they're both up in the numerator. So my answer to this problem is going to be, well, up on the top I have 2 times 2, which is 4, and on the bottom I have 3 times 5, which is 15. So that would be the answer to that problem there, 4/15. Here's another problem. It's 1 2/3 divided by 5 2/9. Now, two things going on here. One is we have mixed numbers. If you have mixed numbers, meaning a whole number and a fraction, you need to switch those to improper fractions. To do that, we take 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 2, and we get 5. So 1 2/3 is the same as 5/3. Do the same thing here. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 2 makes 47. So that would be the same as 47/9. At this point, when you're dividing fractions, you invert the second fraction and multiply. So that would be the same as 5/3 times, flip this, reciprocate this, 9/47. Then at this point, this problem is no different than the problem we just did a second ago, where we need to cancel out like terms. Like for example, this 3 right here can cancel out with one of the 3's that make up 9. 9 is 3 times 3, so I'm just going to take the 3 into the 9, and that gives me 3 remaining there. Now 47 does not break down into any primes, and it definitely doesn't have 3 or 5 as a factor. So that's as far as this problem goes. You just multiply straight across, and I'll put my answer right here. 3 times 5 is 15, and on the bottom I just have 1 times 47, which is 47. So the answer to this problem is 15/47.